Welcome to the Best of Hawaii Luxury Tour Awards.
Check out our new little cabana we found.
I know.
Costco.
Costco.
You
Gotta
gotta
love
get
it.
yourself one of these.
Although, funny story, we actually drug it home from Hawaii because they were less in Hawaii than they were at the online Costco store, and we didn't want to take the chance that they'd be $40 more at home. So we brought it home from Hawaii because we're cheap. And here we are doing the luxury tour award. So isn't that funny? Cheap girls doing the luxury tour. Speaking of oxymorons, you know, we really are travel snobs on the inside, but sometimes travel slobs on the outside. So therefore, sometimes when we walk into these resorts, they kind of give us the look like,
yeah, we don't have the look.
do y'all really belong here?
We don't have the resort look.
In your flip-flops and your board shorts.
And we're walking in with our video crew, you know. That's
know.
us.
Anyway, so thank you to all of the hotels that contributed to the Hawaii Luxury Tour.
So we could do a quick synopsis of the places that we went. So we're just going to include them in this, and that is the first night we stayed at the Grand Wailea. Absolutely amazing, beautiful, beautiful. The
Hilton property, part of the Waldorf Astoria collection.
It was, yeah, unbelievable. And then from there we jumped over to the Princeville. We stayed at the Westin in Princeville, and we'll tell you more about that one. And then and that was beautiful, beautiful as well. And then from there we went back to Maui and went to the Ritz-Carlton, and it was for an awards trip. And so we stayed at nothing less than the Ritz-Carlton. And that was beautiful, beautiful. Have I said beautiful enough yet?
They're all beautiful.
They're incredible.
They were all great.
And then Cindy has waited 11 years to stay at the
Sheraton Kona.
So once again, it's a SPG property. And we went there because she has been waiting forever to swim with the dolphins in the wild and the manta rays.
And you could see the manta rays right from the hotel. More on that. Also, just a quick reminder, all of our videos are going to be posted to YouTube at the Cinfully Simple YouTube channel. That's Cinfully with a C, Simple YouTube channel. And if you subscribe, it will notify you whenever we put up a new video. So far, I think the Hawaii playlist has 13 videos and counting. Still more to come.
Cinfully, Simple, S-I-M-P-L-E.
And yes, most of the hotels that we stayed at were SPG properties, which SPG and Marriott are now merged together, except for the Grand Wailea is actually a Hilton property.
Sick. All right, so what would you say was the best resort? Let's talk about the best resorts. What was the best stay overall?
It's got to be the Ritz-Carlton for me.
I have to agree.
Amenities, service, that huge patio, the suite. I mean, really, it was just amazing from beginning to end.
Yeah, the service just absolutely stood out, and service will make or break a place. So
yeah, they definitely have it down.
Yeah.
No question about it.
What about in terms of the grounds, like the overall landscaping?
That's a tough one. There were quite a few beautiful properties, but honestly, I think the Grand Wailea for me has to take it. 44 or something acres of
44,000 acres. Who knows? It was
Paths
huge. That's why it's called Grand.
Would you agree?
Yeah,
Did you like that one best?
it was just everywhere you turned. The gardens, the pools, the
Adult only pool, that was nice too.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just magnificent.
Grand
So,
Wailea for best grounds, for sure.
How about just for the view? Because
in my opinion, hands down, the best view was the Sheraton Kona, because we had these massive waves crashing up. Again, YouTube video on that topic. Massive waves crashing up, but then also to be able to watch the mantas swim in and out at night. We happened to get an ocean view room right above Ray's on the Bay restaurant, and that was just the coolest thing for me.
I think in terms of feeling that you're in the action, no doubt. The Sheraton, you're just there in it. The Grand Wailea, of course, we had a beautiful vista, the panoramic view of the whole grounds. And
we actually had great views in all of our
We did.
rooms.
Yeah, even the Princeville, we looked over the golf course and out to the water, and then at the Ritz, we were overlooking the golf course. And
I also really like how in Kona in particular, there's so much black lava that the contrast of the black lava with the blue water just really stands out. And so I think the Sheraton Kona just has great views, period. There was even that view in the lobby that was amazingly stunning.
Yeah.
So
how about dining experience? What would you say is the best dining experience?
Oh, this is a tough one. So resort dining experience, mine hands down has got to be Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua'a at the Grand Wailea. They kind of went overboard and bent over backwards for our 15th anniversary. Our server was amazing. Our concierge was amazing. It was just, it was fantastic. And the food, wow, melt in your mouth, everything.
I absolutely, that dinner will stand out in my mind forever.
You ate a scallion.
I ate a scallion, yeah. I would say for me, we jumped over to the St. Regis over at Princeville, and it was stunning views and a magnificent dinner there as well. So I would
they
say
really catered
the
us
St.
on our
Regis
anniversary too.
just had a remarkable standout dinner, much more pricey, but it was worth it for an anniversary dinner.
Yep, absolutely.
So let's go into...
wait, one more. There was a place called The Hideaway in Princeville that had amazing lasagna, of all things.
Oh, that was good.
So that was
good.
off the resort type of restaurant.
So let's go to amenities. What do you think about resort amenities? You're kind of a stickler for the soft toilet paper. Did any of them meet your standard?
Honestly, usually no hotels have soft toilet paper. I mean, and I'll just tell you, 2 weeks with hotel sandpaper toilet paper can just really take a toll. In this particular case, I did happen to notice that the Ritz-Carlton was just a smidge softer than the rest. So thank you, Ritz-Carlton,
for the amenity service.
Burning my butt, so to speak.
And also, I forgot our razor at one of the hotels, and they brought us razors to use. So
so again, amenities, Ritz-Carlton gets it.
Alrighty. How about just for the island, like activities? So we did some snorkeling. What's the best activity that we did?
All right, so I'm gonna go back to, again, I have to go back to Kona. I love Kona. I've kind of got a soft spot for Kona, but Kona especially because it really helped finish off my marine life bucket list with doing the night dive with the manta rays and then actually being able to swim with the dolphins in the wild.
That was cool.
Where it was their choice to come and play or not. And you know, we weren't chasing them. We were hanging out, snorkeling, and there's this pod of 50 dolphins. I mean, truly, it was like a lifetime dream. I'm actually like really psyched up just thinking about it. I want to go back and look at the videos. So yeah, Kona for me, best activities. What about you?
You know what? I love a good hike. We found a good hike on Kauai, right off of Princeville. That was incredible.
I didn't count the hike as an activity.
It was really long. It was a tough hike. If you like tough hikes, Maui had some good hiking, snorkeling.
And we did see whales in Maui.
We saw it. So it's hard to judge, but in terms of personal best, there was nothing like swimming with those dolphins. That
was awesome.
That was the best. Yeah. What about airport experience? Let's kind of round this out. You have something biting you right now. So.
Oh, wow. Nice. Bugs.
All right. That's a visceral experience there. Wham! Got it. All right, moving on. You know, here. Let me pick my tooth with my umbrella drink straw. You know,
I'll let you decide on best airport experience. All I know is that when we left Kona, it was like a big old cluster. Because there was like a single file line with 8 million people in it going through the agricultural pass through, and then we had to do the same single file line just to even get to our gate. It was, if we hadn't gotten there
so
early,
disorganized.
I mean, we got there really early, like way earlier than we ever would in our entire lives, and it was a good thing because otherwise we could have missed our flight with that ridiculousness. Open up some lanes, folks.
Yeah, that was, the Kona airport was probably the worst. I'd say Hawaiian Airlines is by the book. I mean,
they were very
strict, so that wasn't too pleasant.
And not very nice.
What was the little plane we were on? Mokulei?
Mokulei.
That
was actually
easy.
pretty good.
I mean, no security, nothing. You just walk through, you put your bags on, and you go. I mean, so
good and
that
bad
was
to
awesome.
that, I guess. You know, no TSA pre-check there, but actually, it was the tiniest little plane, but it was a lovely flight.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Shopping, overall excursions?
I always love shopping in Kona. That's just me. But you know, there's that cute little village in Maui that has the Whalers Village that has really great shopping.
That is.
I'm a big fan of shopping. We actually didn't shop a ton this trip because we were so busy. We didn't have time to. But I like shopping in Kona. Kona's just a very walkable city. Again, back to Kona, sorry. Although, I will say the most beautiful island is always Kauai.
Kauai, if you want to go, I mean, it's called the Garden Island for a reason.
That's why.
And it's incredible hiking. I would say, you know, if you want just garden, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I love them all.
I like them all, too, for different reasons.
Different reasons. If it's your first time to Hawaii, go to Maui. If it's your second time, Kauai. If it's your third time, then maybe the Big Island or Oahu. Oahu's kind of like, that's Honolulu. It's kind of like New York City on the beach.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty packed there, or
Right.
Hong Kong on the beach.
And I'll be honest, we're often tough critics. I said, travel snobs on the inside, travel slobs on the outside. We are tough critics. We did encounter some minor inconveniences and issues with some of the resorts. We made sure that we spoke up about that. So,
Yeah.
I think our experience at the Sheraton Kona was fantastic, but our dining experiences there weren't so good. And I think just as compared to other places,
So let's
we
talk
realized
dining for a second in terms of service.
Yeah.
Because the Ritz-Carlton had it in terms of service, hands down. However, on the dining side, we did a lot of group dinners there, but I did order something by the pool, and I ordered it without onions, and the whole thing was loaded with onions. So I was a little disappointed there.
Yeah.
Yet over at the Sheraton on Kona, their service was just non-existent, and we had issues at the pool side. It took forever to get the meal. In fact, everything was just so cold.
we had bartenders ignore us.
Bartenders
at
ignore
Ray's.
us. I actually joked with one of the bartenders, Ray's at the Bay. I'm like, I wasn't sure if you had a voice because it took them 20 minutes.
And we did
acknowledge
speak
us.
to the manager afterwards, and we are savvy enough to realize that it's their system that's broken, not the people that work there.
Well,
okay, except for
the
the
pool
bartender
side
that-
is the system at the Kona
Yeah.
Sheraton, but the bartenders were less than chipper.
Right.
Yeah,
at
responsive.
Ray's, yeah.
At Ray's, we were just ordering a few things to take to the room, and we were kind of like,
And I think honestly, it's because we had just come from the Ritz, and I think the service there stood out to us so much. Because everything else at the Ritz, except for that one meal, was amazing, and our service was super attentive. So, dark chocolate attack
covered macadamia nuts.
goes really well with beer from Maui Brewing.
Anyhow, can't go wrong with macadamia nuts
On
the island.
the whole reason
Don't
I
talk
brought
with
up
your
that
mouth
whole
full.
service thing is, if you want us to secret shop your resort or your airline or your restaurant or your whatever accommodations, we are ready, willing, and available to do that for you. So you can get in touch with us at cinfullysimple.com. Again, that's Cinfully with a C. Or you can connect with us through our YouTube channel or any number of our social media channels. So yeah,
overall,
we're happy to be your mystery shoppers.
How
and
was
give
the
you
Hawaii
all the
luxury
scoop.
tour?
The Hawaii luxury tour was 5 stars, 10 out of 10. It was just,
Category.
honestly, it's got to be one of the best trips to Hawaii we've ever taken.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
So thank you to all of the resorts
And for Maui Brewing for the great beer.
and the free koozies.
Woohoo!